Hey, this is Dan,
Bob,
and Dr. Aggro
from GigaBoots.com, and welcome to our quick play of Lollipop Chainsaw.
Alright.
I'm gonna hit the
I'm
start
hitting
button.
the start button. It's not liking it. There it goes.
I guess
That was like 4 start button hit.
Unreal Engine technology. This is made by a Grasshopper manufacturer and made on Unreal Engine 3. It's got a weird cast. Like creative director Akira Yamaoka and...
No, it said creative director was SUDA51.
Guys,
SUDA 51.
guys,
Okay, yeah.
you're ruining this moment for me.
Am I? Okay, Bob.
Alright,
Keep
yeah,
going.
that's a cute.
Tigers of anywhere.
Yes.
Drawings of girls.
Ghouls.
Girls.
Alright. We have got up to stage 3, so let's just start from there. Why not?
Okay, why not? That's not how you spell psychedelic.
I didn't even look.
Psychedelic?
We're lucky there wasn't a Z in there, alright?
Okay, yeah, okay, fair enough. But you said the creative director, SUDA51, and then
Right.
what's Akira Yamaoka is just the composer?
That's at least an artist I was reading. He is the composer. He did all the game music except the boss battles,
Which is done by Lil Jimmy Urine from Mindless Self-Indulgence.
Right.
Awesome.
He's also in the game. He's the bad guy.
Seriously?
No fucking joke.
Jimmy Urine.
Lil Jimmy Urine is the voice actor for the bad guy.
Okay, I thought like the villain was Jimmy Urine.
No,
Behold!
he's a Marilyn Manson parody, so it's just as good.
Nice.
Got some Unreal loading.
Was that a burning Viking ship?
Yes, it was.
Some sort of farm. I bet any minute another one of those stupid dark purveyors is gonna show up, totally bumming our worlds. Don't you think, Nick? 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 Where are you?
Right here, Juliet.
What happened? I saved you.
I was feeling so ineffective, just being ahead and all. I thought it would be better to just go for the gusto.
Odd cutscene.
You know,
Yeah.
kick Ted, the whole deal.
No! How can this be happening?
Don't take a step back or anything.
No.
Watch out! Watch out! I can't stop it!
Juliet? Juliet!
Starting a quick play on a nightmare sequence. Kind of weird.
Yeah.
My little sister!
Let me
It-
guess. She's also a
What?
zombie hunter?
Hey, Juliet! I came to save you! Something's wrong with this bus! Oh, it's really irritating! Is that a new purse? Wait, it's your boyfriend! He's a decapitated head? Fuck me! That's the coolest thing ever! Ah, I almost hit a bird! Look out!
Yes. Good.
Hi, Rosalind!
Shit! Sorry, it's not my fault! This bus is fucked up! Rosalind, this is Nick! Wow!
Oh,
it's
God.
Cool. What is the
I forgot that was Tara Strong.
You see the spines
Yeah.
sticking out? Yuck! Awesome!
Yeah.
It makes me
Been
throw
seeing a
up.
lot of really
Yeah.
really
nice to meet
specifically
you, too.
weird My Little Pony fan art because of the release of this game.
It scares me!
Of course.
I'm just gonna go with that's Lil Jimmy Turner. Or Lil Timmy Turner. You know? So,
Something fishy is going on.
No way. This is all totally normal.
Ah! The brakes aren't working! No!
How is he alive?
we'll explain in a moment.
Hey guys, don't worry! I'm cool! I've got it all under control! Shit!
It's one of the longer cutscenes, honestly.
Yeah, this is a really long, really not... I don't know, this is very strange for a cutscene so far.
Oh, fuckballs, I almost forgot! Happy birthday, Juliet! This doesn't seem right.
I guess we should follow that bus, huh?
He was attacked by zombies
On
and...
my Amazon wish list. Windflower. I can shoot your head with this.
What?
He was attacked by zombies and he was going to turn into one, but to stop it, she caught her chainsaw on fire and cut off his head and cast a spell to keep him alive.
Nice.
Because
Does he act as
apparently
your
her
support
family's...
character?
Huh?
Does he act as your support character?
He acts as the straight man. That's
Ah.
basically his whole role so far. This is the most involvement he's gotten.
Nice.
I love the way crunchy leaves feel under my feet.
What school is that the cheerleading uniform for?
San Romero High.
What? Alright. So I have a standard pom-pom attack button. And then I have two chainsaw attack buttons. One's low attacks, and the other is high attacks. Well,
Okay, so which one's which? What's your setup? Square does the pom-poms, but...
yeah, square does pom-poms, triangle does high chainsaw attacks, X does low chainsaw attacks.
How do you jump? Do you
You
jump?
don't jump. You got a dodge button that's kind of a jump button, so it gets you over enemies and stuff.
Well,
Now,
I
are there
thought that
specific
wasn't-
enemies that require high and low chainsaw attacks, or is it a combo chaining thing?
If the zombie's on the ground, you can go get him with
Gotcha.
that. And then as you play more, you get to unlock various skills. Like I have this, which is a
Hurricane wind attack with the
Yeah.
chainsaw.
so that's
Very
going
pretty, I
from
like it.
low attack chainsaw to pom poms, which is weird.
I like the dragon radar down here.
Yep.
So what's the meter on the left?
The meter on the left is my super meter, so when I fill that up, I get to go into a mode where I can just instant kill everything.
Sensei Morikawa said wearing cotton underwear with little teddy bears or hearts is best for doing battle. He made me wear them to every class.
I'm so creeped out right now.
Alright, that's another thing you get. The gun, it can turn into a gun if you hold the L2 button. This is introduced in stage 2 or
Three?
so. Yeah,
Is it
2.
three?
3 if you count the prologue of the stage.
Yeah.
This is 3 normal. So the goal is really to kind of hit them with the pom-poms until they go get stars above their heads. Like so, and then I can instant kill them.
Okay.
And if you get a lot of them with stars above your head, you go into like this dynamic scene that shows you kill multiple at once and you get more points.
Okay, so that's how that's been working. It works kind of like the Shinobi thing.
Kind of,
Kind
but
of.
yeah, that was where that felt more skill based. This not so much.
They're attacking Leslie's bus.
So now you're defending the bus that's evil.
No, she's driving it still.
I
God,
don't think she's been driving it this whole time.
Yeah.
maybe. I was thinking she's just supposed to be a really bad driver, and not the joke there.
See, I don't know. It could go either way. He's on the right side of the vehicle. It's right. Yeah, that's...
There he is.
Yeah.
God, the auto targeting on this thing is really weird.
Yeah, I'm seeing that. Holy hell.
Yeah.
Rape? What?
I
What
think
did screen?
maybe. I don't know.
They have some hilarious clips in this. It's just ridiculous at times.
Can you not jump normally?
No,
Like I
there's no-
said, there's
yeah,
the
there's
dodge
no
button
jump.
is that jump. And yeah, sometimes they'll do some cutscene like that or quick time event rather, where I can go to a place and hit the circle button to jump over.
That's not a quick time event. That's a context-sensitive action.
All right. Fire Nick.
And now time to use the Nick Popper.
Darn it, I didn't read how to do
R2.
that. R2, but I used to.
Pressing R2 is not doing anything.
Pressing R2 doesn't do anything.
Pull up the grenade and then use R2?
No, that's the shoot the grenade. You shoot R2.
Okay.
Interesting.
Can I switch it using?
I could stop the recording, and then we can go back to check the footage.
Let me check the guide here.
That's your sensei in the lower left. He's for pros, apparently. Not here.
Hmm.
Maybe.
The Nick toss.
Oh,
That's
push L3.
there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Awesome!
You're hot. I adore you.
What?
Nick toss. Eat it.
Appreciated your rock hard butt, Juliet, but it's kind of hurting the back of my skull.
I know you're just being ironic because of my ginormous ass.
I don't think that was the right thing because it didn't use no. But that is another feature of the game. You can use L3 to go into that mode. And once in a while, it'll have these little button input things, kind of break up the monotony of the bad combat with bad freaking
Rhythm game-ish thing.
Oops.
And what is the purpose of this?
See, you're gonna walk it over and then explode it, I think. But it's not doing anything.
Juliet, but it's kind of hurting the back of my skull. And up you go.
What?
You're talking about her rock hard bod, I think.
But
So,
no. Weird. That was all very unnecessary. What?
what?
Disgusting farm ever.
So the game apparently felt like operating commendably for this quick play, doing all sorts of weirdness.
Yeah, this game, I can't say is worth $60 and is pretty slipshod put together a lot of the time. There's also a chainsaw dash, which is holding R1. You can go into this, and then if I hit the attack button, I can do stuff off of that. But yeah, you start out with no way to chain between the pom-poms and your chainsaw. You eventually unlock those with skills, and you do stuff like that. But at no point does this feel like a smooth combat system. I can kind of jump out of attacks, but you know me, I'm usually really against using health items in games. I feel like I have to use health items because
Yeah.
I have so little control over it.
Yeah, I've seen how the game will just like be absolutely not at all difficult and then just completely slam you.
Yeah. And it seems like you're not really fighting enemies, you're just clearing out enemies per section.
Yeah, I mean, it even has a counter for the area with zombies.
Oh, you're the fattest zombie I've ever seen. Oh, wait, sorry. I didn't mean to be insensitive.
So some of these zombies have names,
Yes,
you can see, and that throws them into a zombie album where Bob can then go check out stuff about them later. It's kind of weird that only some of the zombies are like that when you come from the mindset of an Ape Escape game where every single...
Well-
there are a ton of them, but they're named and all have personality bios.
right.
I think the game where it names the NPCs and it's a lot creepier is Trapped.
Yes. That's marvelous, though. That is like some Kojima level making you feel bad for killing people sort of thing.
Another one of these?
Where'd you get his... But
He was in the next...
how did he
Run
get over
over.
the... Yeah, so... It,
Like this is very... Okay, I don't mean it like this, but visually appealing. This game is pretty and colorful and bright, and it's got some cool visual design to
he's
it.
sumo attacking
yeah.
it.
Wow.
Marvelous. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, the writing and the look of it are nice. Really nice.
Yeah.
You almost want to put up with it shit for that.
Yeah.
I
it's-
want to see the end of this
but
game.
The
but
sad part is this is like the worst SUDA game I've played. Which is,
Right.
like, I mean, every other one of his games I've played has always been like, it's fun and it's funny.
Those grenades have the shittiest AoE.
Oh,
Or is
they're
that
not
some kind of
grenades.
enormous shotgun.
Yeah, it's like sometimes or a shotgun.
Huh.
All right, we haven't mentioned this also has involvement with James Gunn, which
James Gunn, what?
yeah, the movie director.
Oh yeah, I heard they got some actual exploitation guy
Yeah,
to
that's
help out on
him.
this project.
He,
What's up?
I
What's with the
I'm not sure exactly how much his involvement is. It sounds more like he is the voice director for the U.S. and thus is making creative decisions for that.
He's listed as creative director along with SUDA51.
All right.
I mean, this does come
Yeah.
off as James Gunn. Like, the writing...
Whoops.
The writing for the first, I would say, 40 minutes was not at all funny. It all fell flat for me. But once they got the boyfriend properly attached and everything, like, it just worked. That's how it was for me.
See, this is when you get multiple at once with either have them all stunned or hit them with the super attack.
See, like, this game comes off as a fake video game in the background of a real video game.
Yeah.
Am I hearing? I'm hearing "Hey Mickey."
Yeah,
This experience is complete.
It's just,
Wow, I really hope you're
yeah, that's the super mode music.
Saying that, Nick.
sorry.
Like, this is less a sparkly riff of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and more of a zombie-filled riff on Bring It On.
All right, this is the shop. This is where you buy your skills and such,
Time to shop.
and also new costumes. Let's see if we got Purple
Sexy
Pride.
American Casual. What? Purple Pride. An American cheerleader costume, which you are clearly not already wearing.
No, this is you'll see it's got red or stripes and
Right.
such.
It's really more like an American Gladiator uniform.
All right. All right, these are some attacks I don't have yet. Let's see.
The butt attack.
The butt attack. I don't have enough coins for the butt attack. Powerful drill-like attack. Geez, there's some... Pretty much more of these unlock each stage you unlock. Same with the costumes, same with the health upgrades. Let's go ahead and grab something. I can't afford anything. Never mind.
Is there a mode in this game where she just plays volleyball by herself?
No. At least not that I know of. I haven't unlocked everything in here.
Not yet.
Hey, Bob.
What's up?
Was Zed the name of the first boss you beat?
Yes.
Okay, that's voiced by Little Jimmy Urine.
Oh, okay.
Which makes more sense. I thought that sounded a bit more like him. That I would like to note, that's why I haven't been making much commentary for a bit now, because while looking for the creative director role of James Gunn, I stumbled across something that applied that I'm like, wait a second.
Alright, that makes sense.
Yeah. That also explains why he was cursing constantly
Yeah.
and had a Little Jimmy Urine haircut.
That was definitely the, probably the funniest part of this game so far.
Yes, he really was. Like, this guy's clearly a punk rocker sort of guy, and his attacks where he would scream "fuck off" and the words "fuck off" would fly at her in like crazy red, like 3D text. It was amazing.
I also have this. Whoop. What?
Man, I was just thinking, I wish there were some flying zombies around here.
Why are you thinking that? They're trying to kill us.
I was being facetious.
I'll take care of them, Nick.
See, this is how this game goes. It's just like,
Yeah, then you're quickly back to having to deal with the game part of this, but
it's kind of funny because it almost works like the pacing in Big Man Japan does. It's flatlined and then fucking hilarious and then flatlined again. But at least it wasn't. How do you say? This is probably too strong of a word, but you get the idea. Repulsive. The flatlining in Big Man Japan wasn't repulsive, whereas the gameplay here
Hey, it's Mom.
kinda is.
You're never going to believe Rosalind bought a bus. Yes, you heard right, a bus. Why would anyone want it? What is
Oh my god, her high school was actually called Romero?
Yep.
San Romero.
Yep.
Nice.
So, yeah, there's a phone on the chainsaw, obviously.
Take a couple of zombies and then put them in a wrestling ring and make them fight to death and take bets.
That's inhumane, Nick.
Come on, it'd be funny.
Those are zombie cows.
Those are zombie cows.
Are they evil? They don't seem to be evil.
Tip that bitch.
Yeah, I have to wonder if you could. Who puts cows in a video game and doesn't allow you to tip them?
Alright.
Oh god. You done pissed that one off.
Apparently.
Man, there's like... Why are these here?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I thought they would be some more of a threat. I don't know.
I see an incoming trophy from this. That's all I'm...
Cut out that one's head.
Ugh, the Unreal Engine 3 is just in your face.
Durr.
I wonder if the 360 version performs better. I would imagine.
Maybe.
Because I can't think of a single Unreal Engine 3 game where it didn't run better on the 360.
When that little phone icon shows up like that, that's actually, I have to go to the pause menu to look those up. So I'll go and show you how to do that. Just because if you're playing this game, you probably won't figure that out. You flip tabs all the way down to the phone icon, and then the new one is the one that you haven't heard yet.
Yep.
So yeah. It's
and
weird.
And then those aren't really helpful or plot relevant. They're
Or
just,
even funny.
They're just there. Oh, well that was easy.
Yeah.
That ladder's not for you.
No.
Not at this point.
Oh. Why is she still in her bus?
I don't know.
It's her bus, Bob.
Isn't she also a zombie hunter?
She's not going to abandon the bus.
Can't she just...
It is a family of zombie
It's
hunters.
a zombie apocalypse, Bob. You need a bus.
It's not a zombie apocalypse even. Zombies just invade the school pretty much.
Bus. School. Come on, Bob. Get it together.
I'm kind of weirded out by the fact this didn't really go into, like, why this was happening until significantly into it.
I'm okay with that. I don't know. It's...
Finally, Rosalind, get out of the bus! Come on! Rosalind, where are you?
It was probably more compounded by the fact that I didn't find it funny in the least for the first 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And it was still trying to make jokes, and I'm like, it's not working.
Oh, now I can use this. Well, kind of use the ladder.
Rosalind? Wait, are you still on the bus?
Wait, why is she driving? She's gonna knock your head off.
That would be so sweet. We'd match.
Rosalind, stop!
What?
But she's not driving.
Well, no, she was down there driving.
Well, no, she was in the driver's seat. We're not moving.
Oh, well, they're moving. The bus is
Turns
moving
your
back.
camera toward everyone.
I was already shooting it, I
That
guess.
was hilarious. So here we are.
I can't.
Wouldn't it be great if, I don't know, Unreal Engine worked better and actually was more of a...
Zombies, let's come back to this farm and ride the cows.
You're gonna ride a cow.
So you killed them.
Against cows, Nick.
It'd be nice if Unreal Engine did make it easier to make games without sacrificing a good bit of polish ability.
Knock us off the bus. What is she doing?
She's probably just being weird. All that hair dye has gone to her brain. Cows love to eat flesh. They ride in forms drawn near.
Who's that?
I don't know, but there's something fishy going on.
Okay, more cows.
Here. Check out that mushroom.
Okay.
Yes. Good.
That's what this game needed to be. On shrooms.
Like, check the mushroom before you kill all the cows.
Yes, because it could have a crazy sequence.
Alright. Let's see this. Uh-oh. Kill this cow anyway. 'Cause
You must die.
I've upset it.
Okay.
No, I hear the sitar.
And this is happening.
Why did she cut this room in half? Why would she do that?
I don't know. There are a lot of load times.
Yeah, the load times are pretty crazy in this game
Yeah,
sometimes.
there are a lot of loading moments, and the load times aren't good. Just weird because it's always loading in assets, even.
Where are we?
I'm dizzy, Juliet. Oh, man. It's like some weird giant egg. Some type of fucked up chicken monster.
We need to get to Rosalind's
I think it's having an audio issue.
What do you mean?
Does it sound normal to you guys?
Yeah?
Oh, okay. My speaker wire came out.
Alright.
I pulled it out.
Yeah.
Slightly.
That zombie just looked at your butt. I saw it.
Don't be jealous, Nick. I would never have sex with a zombie. Well, unless he sent me flowers.
What?
Just kidding.
So this chicken has a name. I'm glad.
This is way too awesome for how boring it looks.
Yeah, it has all these interesting things, and then it's just really bad combat.
I have to wonder if... Yeah, I just have to wonder what caused this.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because there's so much good here.
I also hear it's pretty short, but there's a lot of emphasis on doing replays of levels and getting high scores, and I'll unlock more stuff in the shop.
Which would work better in a better...
Yeah, if this
game.
were a better game, then that would totally be justified.
Okay, so phase 2, chicken with its head cut off?
Nope.
Damn it.
Alright.
Dude, that just reminds me of
For some reason I can do that.
Zed. That was amazing. You would like... You'd come up and hack the shit out of Zed and saw his head in half. He was like the first time you do it, he's like, ah, and he's clearly dead. And then he just pushes it back together. He's like, "What? You think that killed me, bitch? You just made me come!" And I just fucking died when he said that because it's like, oh my god, game.
Things are gonna get crazy.
Let's rock.
Are you alright?
What's her eldest sister's name?
The other sister? I can't remember.
Like, are they all Shakespeare?
I think so. God, I can't remember it.
I could check the menu if you guys want.
Yeah. I'm glad you confirmed that, Kyle, because I was like, wait, is this a pattern?
And you were sitting on a combine. Alright. Nothing bad's gonna happen there.
Of course not.
Especially not with that face.
What is this song?
Say you
It's
reap
just-
what you
You
sow.
spin me right around.
Gonna sow zombie guts.
Go, Juliet, go!
Okay.
I can downright say this game's ADD.
Yeah, it's...
That's the best way to describe it.
Well, I'd rather do this than have another one of the zombie basketball games. Which was
Yeah.
funny once. Well, it wasn't the second time.
No. Here's to hoping we don't see this again.
Right? I can't imagine them putting this in another stage. It'd
You
be
know,
like,
the basketball thing wasn't exactly well warranted.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
No way.
Ah, you missed one from that last batch.
Gross.
Right, I have no idea what a space cake is like. It totally doesn't remind me of the way I feel right now at all.
What?
Drug references.
Can't move the camera here, so if I want to see where more zombies are.
Yeah, you passed one up there, and then in that pile you were just in, you passed another.
Alright, well, I'm doing this. Go ahead
Check
and check.
Juliet's stash.
Or
Or is there an actual...
guess it's...
Yeah, I think that would be the
Yeah,
best
it
way, because
should be
one
in
of them
here.
should be from your eldest.
Well, there is the plates just like character bios. It looks like this isn't it.
Yeah, this is...
Zombie album.
All this information is terribly organized.
Yeah, seriously, this is awful. Maybe this latest phone call is from her.
Hi, Juliet, it's Mom. You alright? Dad's worried about this Nick boy. I'm sure he's overreacting, but let's talk, okay?
Yeah, see,
Yeah,
that's the level of phone call you usually get.
It's under how to cook zombie.
Main
Main
characters.
characters. There we go.
Cordelia.
Cordelia.
Cordelia. Alright.
She was hilarious. In my opinion. No camera.
Yeah, that's me trying to move the camera. There he is.
Wow.
You're kicking ass, Juliet!
Now there's another load screen. There's another load screen. Hey guys.
Ugh.
You like loading, Dan? How about you, Aggro?
I better love loading if I intend to even watch this game be played.
Seriously. Like, I want to see more of this game, but I don't want to sit through more of this game.
Yeah. It's kind of sad because I want to see them. I want to see the conclusion.
Can I just read this, like, slutty comic book or something?
Yeah. I wish they just made it a movie.
keep chugging going forward.
All
How
right.
did you end up on that cliff?
Drug trip.
Then jumping off of that.
Nicotine fit?
All right. Sometimes you'll find guys who need help like this. If you let them die, then actually they'll become zombies you have to fight.
Oh no, one more zombie.
I
Or
think
does he
they're-
go all mini boss.
I think he goes mini boss.
Don't worry about the smell. I just shit myself.
Then they fade away because you rescued him. All right. I don't know if there's really much out to show in this
There
game.
really isn't, and since we've gone through all of the campy, weird mini games and insane amounts of loading, I think we've shown off this game as best as we can without showing a true, like, real boss battle.
Right? And
We could go fight Zed again. Can we do that?
I don't think there's an easy way to do that. Now without going through the entire stage.
Well, when you booted into this, didn't it give you a level select?
Yeah.
I think that was his only thing in that entire section. Because we were at the high school, and then you went to the stadium. Like, was the stadium selectable? Do you know?
The stadium was a separate, or yeah, the stadium had a full stage.
Yeah, that's right. You have to run up to him. But it's nowhere near as long as it.
No, that was the sports stadium, and then it went to that other thing, and that was a boss.
Oh!
Yeah.
Those two were somehow tied.
Yes.
Wow.
This game does not break it up into multiple sections. I guess we can go to this or backstage to like make sure that there isn't like more options under that. But
Yeah, let's go ahead and... We need to do something.
yeah.
And not just play the boss battle theme and be like, yeah, well, it was every year I made this.
This is,
Yeah, it's just stadium.
or he was the boss of the high school. I can't
He was the boss of the high school,
Okay.
but you didn't even fight him at the high school.
Yeah, you can do story mode, which is just a story mission. Then you can do ranking mode, and it's just about getting points, and that'll actually go on to online leaderboards.
Have you ever gone to Juliet's house?
Yeah, Juliet's house is just this menu. You can go to the room.
Oh yeah, real quick, show off the costumes.
Yes. Well, I don't have any costumes, but we can show off the menu for costumes.
Don't have any
Which is
costumes?
hilarious.
You're such a terrible Lollipop Chainsaw player.
There are 20 fucking costumes in this game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not expect that?
Oh, I did, cause Jesus.
I was kind of saving my money for whenever those anime ones start unlocking.
So
Is there
yeah,
a plug
that's
suit?
Huh?
Is there a plug suit?
No, there isn't a plug suit.
a Lollipop Chainsaw. It's $60. Not well advised.
No, I would wait till this was 30. That would be that's a much more fitting price for this game.
Yeah, $30 for this game would be pretty fucking awesome. So, it's harsh for us to be like, don't buy this game, but, buy this game. Just don't buy used. Wait until new ends up cheaper. Because that's been a popular trend as of late. Bob, you picked up, what did you pick up? Starhawk
for
earlier
30
today for
bucks.
$30.
It's crazy.
And Twisted Metal for $30. When? When was that?
That was
a few days
That's
ago?
already over. Yep.
That's just nuts.
Yeah.
But okay, thanks for checking out this quick play. Witty closure statement goes here.
Sexist remark.
For video reviews, quick plays, top 8s, and more, go to GigaBoots.com.